Is this thing on? Yeah, it looks like it. All right, that was really cheesy. Listen, what's up, guys? My name is Adam, and I'm here to document my journey as I start to learn how to use AI and how to become profitable using it. Because we live in a world where it's just gonna become, I mean, it's like a new era, basically, right? And the one thing I do know with AI is that you kind of either get with the program, learn how to use it, master it, or you get left behind. And I don't want to get left behind. This is like the next gold rush, and I want to pick up my axe and start picking away, right? So I'm gonna be documenting my journey. I don't know much about, like AI. Obviously, I use like ChatGPT and stuff like that. Do a little bit of photo edits and stuff like that. But I don't know how to code. Nothing too crazy. So I'm gonna be learning, and I'm gonna be documenting my journey. I'm gonna be showing you guys what I'm doing, how it's going, whether it works or if it doesn't. And I'm hoping maybe you guys will enjoy it and maybe find yourselves relating to this. Like I said, I don't know too much about it, but I don't want to get left behind. And yeah, here we go. Also, as you can tell, this really is a day one for me. I don't even have a mic yet, so I'm definitely gonna get one. But as you can see, just raw content coming out from me. Pause. And yeah, I'm gonna keep this as authentic and real as possible. So I downloaded Claude. Is the very first thing I did. I didn't select a membership yet. Um, I just chose the free one. 99.9% sure that I'm gonna be paying for an upgraded membership. Most likely the $200 a month one, just because I know you need credits, and I'm sure it's gonna take a little bit of work to get to where I want to be. So when I did that, they asked me as soon as I downloaded this what profession I'm in, and I had just told them other, and then when I selected other, this popped up automatically. Um, so yeah, I haven't actually used this at all yet, but I'm gonna be downloading now Codex and the other two, OpenClaw and Hermes. Okay, so for Codex, all you really have to do is just hop on chatgpt.com. Let's learn more and then download. You might be wondering why I'm downloading Codex, uh, Claude, OpenClaw, and Hermes specifically. So like I said, I was doing a little bit of research, and basically Codex and Claude are going to be the builders, the backbone, behind setting up everything that needs to be done, like the website and whatnot, all the coding and stuff like that, hence Codex. And then Hermes and OpenClaw, they're going to be the agents. So they're going to be the ones that I give them tasks, and they will do it autonomously. Even if I'm asleep, they're going to be working. As long as I give them a task to do it, they're going to be doing it in the background. So I chose those four. It's really, I guess, I've heard you can choose either Codex or Claude. They're both really good. I just want to have both available, kind of test them both out myself, see which one I like more. And, we'll continue with that. All right, so Codex is downloaded, introducing GPT 5.5. And here we are. So now we have Claude downloaded, we have Codex downloaded, and like I said, pretty much Claude is a builder and Codex is a builder too. So for example, I'm gonna make a quick prompt, show you something. It's pretty cool. 1 second. So I just told Codex to create a video game, basically like Flappy Bird. I don't know, it was like the first thing I could think of. I just told him there'll be a bird in the middle of the screen, two-dimensional, and every time user taps on the screen, it'll do a jump, and then it'll start to fall until clicked again. It has to get past tunnels. Yeah. So now I'm gonna click go and watch it work. And literally just like that, it is done. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes and 8 seconds is all that it took. 2 minutes Now click on the link, and here we go, Sky Tunnel. Hold on. Okay, so it wasn't working, right? But now I told him whatever, and it looks like it fixed it. Please refresh the in-app browser once again. And let's see. There we go, look. Boom. And we just made Flappy Bird in a matter of minutes. It's insane. And that's like the most simple version, right? So now I want to change the graphics. I want to make it look better. I want to, instead of a bird, I want it to be I don't know, a phoenix, right? Now it just becomes a process of me working with Codex, telling it what I want done, and it'll do it, which is, I mean, it's just absurd. So yeah, that's Codex. Okay, so I hop on OpenCloud.ai, and you scroll down, and I copied this link, and then you hop on your Mac or your Windows terminal, and you paste that all the way up here, and then you gotta install it. It's gonna install Homebrew, I think it was called, and something else so that it can actually run. And then I had a couple issues. I don't know, it wasn't like restalling. I mean, it wasn't like restarting instead of going to. Anytime I had an issue, I literally just took a picture and sent it to ChatGPT. So if you come across any issues, you just do the same. But once you finish up, you will now have your OpenClaw set up. So I'm now just gonna wrap up installing Hermes. So we're on Hermes. The site is hermes-agent.newsresearch.com, and it's gonna be the same installation setup where you just copy this link and then you install it onto your terminal. So let's go about doing that. So I am just going to open a new tab, paste, then enter, and here we go. So now, cool thing about Hermes is that I can actually set up a messaging platform so that I can actually talk to Hermes. And I'm debating right now which platform to use. Actually, I'm gonna decide to go with Telegram just because it'll keep, my conversation separated from everything else that I do. So I'm gonna set this up now, and we'll see what happens next. Okay, so Hermes is officially installed, which means I now have Claude, Codex, OpenClaw, and Hermes. And I was doing a little bit of research too in between these, and I actually think it'd be a good idea to install Obsidian, which is basically a place where our agents and our AI will remember everything that's being done. It's kind of like a storage for just our AI. So like that, I don't have to constantly, re-mention things while I'm doing my work with them. They'll have their spot where they can always refer back to a place. If I tell them to do something from like last week, for example, I guess they'll already know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna install that, and then we're basically set up. And then the next steps will be to have our agents up and running and get the whole shebang going. So that's this right here, obsidian.md. I'm just gonna hop on there, get Obsidian for Mac OS. It's downloading as we speak. I'm gonna have it set up. If you guys want a good understanding of what exactly it does, you can just scroll down on the site and you'll have a good explanation. So this is Obsidian, and basically what happens now is every time I have a conversation with an agent, I'm going to save that convo, bring it here into the vault, and it'll be a reference point for them so that in the future, whenever I tell them to do something, maybe about something that we've already done in the past, it'll always have that information here as a reference point. So like that, we're not wasting prompts and stuff like that. So now we have the whole setup, and now I'm going to, I guess, do a little bit more research on setting up these agents. And when I know what I have to do and it's time to do it, I'm going to record and post it here for you guys to see. Okay, so this is a decent start. I feel like for day one, we have all the programs set up. Now it's just a matter of me setting up my AI agents. For me to do that though, I will show you guys in tomorrow's video. It's not just a matter of me creating an agent and then telling them, hey, print me money. As nice as that would be, you need to have an idea for them to execute on. So I already have a few ideas. What I will be doing tomorrow is first thing in the morning is I'm gonna wake up early, gonna read my Bible, handy dandy, because there's nothing in my life without Christ. Then I'm gonna go, do some stretches, work out, have a good breakfast, have my coffee, and then sit down and grind. I'm gonna learn more about the AI agents, um, and how to set them up properly. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing in the video, and then hopefully we can really have our businesses set up tomorrow. So I'll see you guys in the next video.